Alright, hello everyone, and it looks like there's going to be a new possible viral scare coming out. Now, I thought this was a new thing, but apparently this virus has been out and about in China since last year, possibly before that. I mean, it's a bit like the COVID, like the coronavirus virus, which has been around since the 70s. But the Chinese decided to leak it from one of their labs 5 years ago, or in 2019, 6 years ago. So, will we get another case of that for the next few years? Let's have a read. Unfortunately, I found this on the BBC website, which is very unfortunate for everyone. China reports 7,000 cases of the I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that, to be fair. And right, I want to look at this picture beforehand. One, it looks like he's got a Gatling gun. Two, that's a lot of smoke, and he's spraying it all over the grass as well. I really hope he ain't spraying it over crops, because we don't know what this gas is, like what this gas really is. Is this something what they're planning? I'm pretty sure it's something that they're planning. Right, this is a couple of weeks old article, August the 5th. Morning, 7,000 cases of a mosquito-borne virus. So, I'm guessing it's going to be similar to malaria. I heard it shuts your organs down. Have been reported across China's Guangdong province since July, prompting measures similar to those taken during the COVID-19 pandemic. In Foshan City, which has been hit the hardest, the viral patients must stay in hospital with where their beds will be protected with mosquito nets. It's malaria, isn't it? It sounds really similar to malaria. They can only be discharged after they test negative or at the end of a week-long stay. So it looks like it's only got a week in incubation period. Spread through the bite of an infected mosquito, the virus causes fever and severe joint pain, which sometimes can last for years, but it's not usually deadly. So in other words, you'll get a bit of a cold, and your bones will ache. That is me every single fucking day. Here's what you need to know about the disease. What are the symptoms? Although very rare in China, the virus outbreaks are common in the South and the Southeast Asia and the parts of Africa. So, might have originated in Africa, not China. How the hell did it get into Africa? Well, it's mosquitoes, isn't it? I think they come from Africa. Most people bitten by an infected mosquito will develop symptoms of the virus within 3 to 7 days. Apart from fever and the joint pain, other symptoms include a rash, headaches, muscle pain, and swollen joints. So, it's actually like physical ailments rather than just a cold, which was COVID at the end of it. So it looks like there's more to it with this thing. In most cases, patients will feel better within a week. That's good. In severe cases, however, the joint pain can last for months, even years. I'm guessing that's people with like ongoing conditions and the elderly, people with like joint issues anyway. But someone like me, it'll probably last a week, maybe even less. I can get over this pretty fucking easy. Those at risk for more severe disease include newborn babies, because they ain't obviously built up a immune system yet. The elderly, because they're old. and people with underlying medical conditions such as a heart disease or diabetes, which, yes, you kind of expect there to be the worst off with it. There is no cure, but deaths from the virus are rare. That's the thing, because technically, as long as you haven't got like ailments already, and like as long as you're not old or a baby, you'll be absolutely fine with this. Just get some rest, you'll be alright. Take some headache pills. The virus was first identified in Tanzania in 1952. This is an older virus then. This is 20 years older than the coronavirus. And then it spread to other countries in the sub-Saharan Africa and Southeast Asia. So, right, give me 1 second here. I just want to check something. Yeah, it was found in Africa, East Africa, where that place is. Okay, so it's not a Chinese virus. It's been rediscovered in China due to mosquitoes coming over from Africa, but it's not a Chinese-made virus. Okay. To date, it has been reported in more than 110 countries, including the UK, because we got some cases over here recently. The best way to prevent the virus from spreading is to reduce pools of stagnant water that allow mosquitoes to breed, according to the World Health Organization. Well, they fucked us over last time, so we'll probably ignore that. How widespread are the infections in China? Aside from Foshan, at least 12 other cities in the southern Guangdong province has reported infections. Nearly 3,000 cases were reported in the last week alone. On Monday, Hong Kong reported his first case, a 12-year-old boy who developed a fever, rash and joint pain after travelling to Foshan in July. The virus is not contagious, well, to be obviously, because it doesn't affect your lungs. Like it's not a respiratory virus like the normal flu. You can get it from getting bit by a infected mosquito. So as long as you ain't got mosquitoes near you, you'll be absolutely fine. You can travel all over the place. The virus is not contagious and it only spreads when an infected person is bitten by a mosquito and then goes on to bite others. Like, not you biting others, mosquito biting others. It doesn't turn you into a zombie yet. There's still like other viruses to come, so maybe we'll get a zombie virus, possibly. Officials say that all the reported cases has been mild so far, with 95% of the patients discharged within 7 days. Still, some cases has led to some panic, given the virus is not widely known in the country. This is scary. The prolonged consequences sound very painful. One user wrote on the Chinese social media platform Weibo. The US has urged travellers to China to exercise increased caution following the outbreak. Well, to be fair, like the places I'll be going isn't really known for having that many mosquitoes. Like, I'm going to like really warm countries, so that should be all right. Like Europe, like next year I plan to go to Germany and France like later on in the year. And I've been to France before, had no problems with mosquitoes. I've been through Germany before, had no problems with mosquitoes, so I'm pretty sure that'll be absolutely fine. What else is China doing to curb the infections? Authorities across the Guangdong province has vowed to take device and forceful measures to try and stop the spread of the disease. With those with symptoms such as fever, joint pain or rashes are being urged to visit the nearest hospital so they can be tested for the virus. Authorities has instructed residents to remove stagnant water from their homes, such as flower pots, coffee machines or spare bottles. You should be cleaning out your coffee machine bloody regularly. What are you doing drinking it out of stagnant water coffee? And warned up to fines of 10,000 yuan or $1,400 if they don't do this. Bloody hell, Chinese are rough now. They are also spreading giant elephant mosquitoes, or releasing giant elephant mosquitoes that can devour smaller virus spreading bugs, and an army of mosquito eating fish. Fucking hell. Jesus, like mosquitoes to kill other mosquitoes. What's the Chinese doing over there? Fucking hell. Last week, officials in Foshan released 5,000 of these larvae-eating fish into the city's lake, and in parts of the city, they even flying drones to detect sources of stagnant water. Those are like sending in fish to like eat the larvae, so the fish will be infected, and when people eat the fish, they'll be infected as well. You're not really thinking of this very much, are you? Some neighbouring cities has ordered travellers from Foshan to undergo a 14-day home quarantine, but that has since been withdrawn. Yeah, people learnt from last time not to do that. Some people has compared the measures to those imposed during the pandemic and questioned their necessity. One user on Weibo wrote, "These feel so familiar. But are these really necessary? No, of course they're fucking not. Because you don't need to like self-isolate, do you? You don't spread it by breathing on people." Another wrote, "What's the point of the quarantine? It's not as though an infected patient will go around biting other people. That is true." It's like, stop it. Just fucking stop it. Let people live their own lives. Yeah, guess what? If I get infected, I'll probably go to work the next day. Yes, I'll have a bit of pain in my muscles, but I'll just continue fucking working. China implemented severe restrictions during the pandemic, including forcing people into quarantine camps and sealing residential buildings and whole neighbourhoods on short notice for days and even weeks. Damn, yeah, I remember that. COVID-19 pandemic was absolutely wild. So, let me close this tab here. I looked at the UK statistics. I just found like people who are section on them on Google. The latest UK Health Security Agency data shows an increase in travel-associated virus cases in England. A total of 73 cases were reported between January and June of 2023. The same period in 2024 saw 27 cases. In 2025 has the highest number of cases recorded in this period date. So it's very low. There's like millions upon millions of people in the UK, and there's like 73 cases. Like so far. Like between January and June, there's probably a bit more. I probably round it up to 100 by now, but yeah, it is not as bad. So yeah, it is really not so bad. I'm still interested just to know what's in this chemical, what they're spraying on these plants, by the way, because it looks like they're gonna make it worse anytime soon. But from what I can tell, it's not a virus that you can spread onto others. It's a mosquito-borne virus, which, from where I am, yes, I do get the occasional mosquito in my room now and again, but it's very rare. And the most annoying thing I find about it is the constant buzzing. It's so fucking annoying. But yeah, even we do have like precautions. Like we have like fly tape hanging from the ceilings in some areas of the house. We've even got one of them electric buzz zapper things that we just plugged in and put on the shelf, and we've got one in the conservatory as well. So yeah, we are prepared, and I highly doubt it's gonna cause us much problems with this new virus, and I'm pretty sure it'll blow over soon, because people don't want it to turn into a pandemic. What we got last time, we all know what happened there. Bloody ridiculous, pissed off everyone. I'm pretty sure people won't let that happen again. So that's been it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Tomorrow I'll be having a review of a film I watched last year, last week. Last week. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys next time.